Well, we can afford that, no problemo. Perforos's Intervention. I mean, I want to just take out the speaker, right? Like, that's gotta be the best option. So I deal 2 with this. I don't think they can protect it in any way. Shape, form, or manner. Do 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 do. So we have a whole bunch of 6/2s down now. That's pretty cool, pretty interesting. I would swing all in if I wasn't afraid of one of them dying to Daxos. Of course, if I do take one of them out to the Daxos, like, you know, we kind of already gained the mana that we needed to. What's up, everybody? My name's Chance, and today we're going to be diving into a Mana Gods deck. That's right, we're going to be creating a whole lot of mana, and we're going to be playing some gods. Now, you may be wondering, Chance, why do you have this big old Troll Druid pulled up as the main card for the deck, or, you know, the intro, so to speak? I actually think this card is being heavily slept on. Both sides of this, pretty alright. Both sides of this can allow you to win, and through completely different means. So, taking a look here, we have Augmenter Puglist, 3 mana, 3/3 trample. As long as you control 8 or more lands, Augmenter Puglist gets +5/+5, which means it goes up to an 8/8. So you're paying 3 mana for an 8/8 with trample. That's really good, you know? Yeah, there's going to be people that are like, oh, well, you may not ever get to the 8/8 mana, blah, blah, blah. I mean, even still, 3 mana for a 3/3 with trample, that has the potential of turning into an 8/8 with trample. That's fair. That's fair. Flip it over. Echoing Equation. 5 mana for the sorcery. Choose target creature you control. Each other creature you control becomes a copy of it until end of turn, except those creatures aren't legendary creatures, if the original is. And what does this mean? Well, this means that we can copy things like, Birgi. Right? We can have all of our creatures turn into Birgis, and then whenever we cast a spell, any spell will add, you know, 3 times that much mana, or 3 times, you know, 3 mana. Anyways, the whole point of it is to use this ability, use this Echoing Equation, use this double major ability, because same thing here, copy target creature spell you control, except it isn't legendary if the creature is legendary. Again, you get down 2 Birgis, you're getting 2 red mana off of every spell you cast. Well, it's not going to be hard to end up turning that red mana into lethal through Leyline Tyrant, or pumping out a Genesis Ultimatum just from being able to get down everything else and then sort of curving your way up to the Genesis Ultimatum. Or what I really, really enjoy, I couldn't find it here in the deck. I keep thinking this thing's a 3 mana card, which honestly, if it was, it'd be a little ridiculous. But we have Storm-Kiln Artist in this deck as well. 4 mana, 2/2. Don't really like the stat line, but we do have Snakeskin Veil in here to help benefit our creatures, right? Help protect them. Anyways, 4 mana for a 2/2, it reads, it gets +1/+0 for each artifact you control. Not a big deal here, but whenever you cast it or copy an instant or sorcery, create a treasure token. So we're going to be copying our creatures, which are then going to be giving us more mana, which we're then going to be using to cast more spells, which is then going to give us, you guessed it, more mana. Now, we also have Galazeth Prismari. We only have 1 copy of this dragon in the deck, but I do think that it deserves a nice, nesty little spot in here. And I'm going to be diving into the surrounding cards, the utility, and all that of the deck in just a minute, so make sure you stick around for that. Anyways, 4 mana, 3/4. Whenever it enters the battlefield, create a treasure token. Obviously, this is really good, considering we have things like Goldspan in the deck, which allows our treasure tokens to, you know, sacrifice for double mana. Furthermore, Galazeth Prismari allows us to tap our artifacts without actually sacrificing them. So all of the artifact tokens that we're getting from Storm-Kiln Artist up here, we don't have to actually sacrifice them in order to gain mana. We can just sort of tap them and gain mana that way, until we do get Goldspan, in which case we can start tapping them to gain double mana. Now, originally I did have a Magda in this deck, and I think Magda is still a nice option if you want to pull away from the spell heavy stuff and go more a little bit creature heavy, because the nice thing with Birgi is it reads whenever you cast a spell. Not instant, not sorcery, just a spell. Creature, jam it, doesn't matter. So you'll still get the benefits of casting creatures and getting the mana back with Birgi. And if you're gonna go that route, Storm-kiln Artist is a dwarf, so it attacking does gain you additional tokens back, so it does sort of play back into itself. I've decided to not go for the Magda and not go for that super early game because honestly I just found myself barreling in too much, going turn 2 Magda, turn 3 Birgi, turn 4, you know, Storm-kiln, and it's just not a realistic way to play Magic, you know, so. Anyways, with all that being said and out of the way, we do have a few sideboard cards over here because this deck was me trying out the, you know, how good is Augment or Pugless, how good is Double Major, can we make this work in a functionable mana gaining sort of deck. Secondly, I wanted to check out the lessons. I wanted to see if they were actually worthwhile. Like, is learning is learning worth it? Should we be learning? Should I have learned in high school? Who knows? Who knows? Maybe it would have been a little bit further in life. Anyways, Retriever Phoenix is the main reason we're playing this. Enters battlefield. If you cast it, learn. As long as it's in your graveyard, if you would learn, you may instead return Phoenix to the battlefield. Seems pretty good. It being a 4-mana card is a little rough, especially considering we don't have things to cycle this into our graveyard in this deck. Fire Prophecy puts it into the bottom of our deck, not actually on the graveyard, so, you know, it is what it is. But as far as the learning mechanic goes, I have realized I enjoy it. I do enjoy this. My favorite learn ability so far has been this one right here. This first day of class, it's honestly, I think, broken as hell. I just haven't, other people haven't found the right deck for this. But I think this card is actually pretty freaking good. Gives your creature a +1/+1 counter, gives them haste, and it allows you to learn. Which means you can come over here and find whatever you need to help yourself out, right? Seems pretty good. I don't know. Could just be me. Anyways, we also have a Maskwood Nexus in this deck. I just want to say, I forgot that we took the Magda out. So Maskwood was originally in the deck for the Magda to, well, turn everything into dwarves / dragons, if that makes sense. So if all your creatures are dragons, you can look through your deck and find any card you want and pull it out, essentially, because Magda's ability. And vice versa of that, it would mean all your dragons and your Birgi and all that kind of stuff are also dwarves, which means when you swing in, you get the additional treasure token. So that's why Maskwood is in here. Honestly, you could probably just boop that right out, and you know, there's your more solid, I like that word, more solid, efficient deck. Anyways, let me know what y'all think of this idea of the deck. And again, whenever a new set comes out, I always have people say, "Champs, this deck sucks. What are you doing? I don't even understand what's going on here." One, I'm not going for #1 Mythic. We never probably will, if I'm being completely honest. I'm here to play cards, to have fun, to see interactions, to see what happens, and to show it to you guys and girls, and then, you know, maybe save you a wild card or two, because I'm out here testing it, so you don't have to. Isn't that nice? Isn't that kind? So instead of dropping in here and being like, "Man, your deck sucks, it fucking blows," how about you be like, "Oh, thanks for showing me how that card works. Now I don't have to go build a shitty, blowy deck with it." Thanks everybody for watching. Quick little thing, I forgot to mention this, but it is important. It kind of relates exactly to what I was just saying. Double Major, when you're going to cast this spell, you do have to cast your creature spell first. So what it'll look like on your turn, let's say you have 5 mana, you're going to cast Birgi for 3. Then after Birgi comes up, you know, pops up on the side of the screen, generally when the opponent would counter it, right? That's when you're going to use Double Major. So it's not use Double Major, use creature. I know that may be a little confusing for newer players. It's use creature as creature is up on screen. Use Double Major before creature hits the board, okay? So don't let the creature hit the board, otherwise this won't work. Has to be in the air, sort of resolving, if you will. Anyways, without further ado, we're going to dive right into the matches. Hope you guys and girls have a fantastic day. And yeah, let me know what you think of the deck. Let me know what you think of Strixhaven. I almost called it Kaldheim. Let me know what you think of Strixhaven so far. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more. Also, if you're enjoying the content as per a personal standpoint, you just like me as a person, I think that's what that means. There's a link in the description to my second channel. It has a lot more... I won't say a lot more. It has finer edited content. You know, a lot more work goes into the content that goes up over there. Anyways, we do have a video dropping today. It goes up, you know, every Friday at 12 p.m. So 1 video a week over there. But again, like I said, it's a lot more heavy edited. It takes me a lot more time, usually about a week, in order to get those videos up and out. So hop over there and let me know what you think. And we'll finally hop into some Magic, and I'll shut the heck up, man. Infiltrator SA. I'm gonna keep this hand all day. Not literally all day, but you know. I'm actually gonna go ahead and toss down the Fabled Passage, grab some green mana. This way, if we come upon another green mana, we can get down our Augmenter. Mono white life gain. Ooh, I bet you they don't play any new cards. I bet you they play the same old, same old, same old, same old. In case you couldn't guess, I am thrilled about it. I am at 10,000. I love it. If I see a Luminarch, you know, aspirant here, it'll just be the bee's knees. Speaker. You know, can't say I'm all that surprised. Also, they have the 1 mana from Alcid, which means that the speaker can live. Live, damn you, live! Cool beans, cool beans. Cool, cool, cool beans. Now, for those of you saying, Chance, why didn't you target the speaker? And then when the, you know, the Alcid goes, they would have targeted the speaker. Yeah, well, it's, as soon as the Alcid sacrifices itself and puts protection on the speaker, then again, we can't attack. So, y'all just let me do it my way, okay? You don't worry about it. Forget about it. All right, we are gonna go for the Fire Prophecy. But we're going to go for it like that because the game is dumb and doesn't know how it's actually done, son. Do I want to put a card into my graveyard? Maybe double major, or it's back into the library. Then again, though, yeah, I'm going to decline. I'm just going to take that thing out. I am just going to decline. And we'll get down big old Augmenter Pugilist. And smash a Rooski. Smash a Rooski. Now, argument could be made that we should put double major at the bottom of our library, but honestly, I'm looking to play it this turn. Looking to get some blue mana. Oh, yes! That is exactly what I wanted. That's everything I needed. No. Cancel. Phew. You almost got me there. Alright, so we need these 2 remaining after we cast this thing. How then do we do that? Oh, I can't. I actually can't. Right? Because that costs 4, and then we'll make a red mana, which means double major just can't get cast this turn. Fuck. Seriously? Off by 1. Ugh. That is a pain in my asshole. Alright, resolve. Damn it! Alright, let's swing in with the Pugilist. Yeah, let's just swing in with the Pugilist. Highly doubt they block this also, knock them down a little bit more from that 20 life. So if they do decide to equip them all into the Lordus and that's their whole turn, then, you know, it won't be the end of the world for us, hopefully. You can just leave my stuff alone, Infiltrator. Trust me, there's nothing special here. Nothing going on. Clearly, because you know, I can't cast my double major. That does rub me a little bit the wrong way there. 1 mana shy. 1 mana shy. 1 color shy, really. It's not even 1 mana, it's 1 color. So yeah, they've played all of let me do the math real quick. Carry the 1. Yeah, 0 new cards. Alright. Oh, huh. For a second I was getting worried. I thought, you know, you thought the opponent might actually be doing something. Oh, that's funny. It's funny. Funny. Alright, let's go ahead and get rid of the Lourdes. They'll go back up to 19 life, but you know, it's whatever. As long as they can't replay everything out of the goddamn graveyard, I guess we'll be alright. You sure you don't want to equip that maul? There you go. There you go. They really should have equipped them all last turn. Could have kept their Lourdes alive. I'm just saying. Teaches you, you know, maybe you shouldn't go fucking with other people's Birgis. Bastard. All right, storm-kiln artist, and then copy it, and then we're gonna have a lot of artists. Hella artists. Yes, very nice. So now, you know, we just need spells to cast, and we'll have a lot of mana. If I can get a Leyline Tyrant, that'd be kind of cool. Maybe some draw cards. I wouldn't say no to a few draw cards. Knowing my luck, though, we'll draw into an ultimatum, and I'll be like, ooh, that's awkward, because we're just one shy. What the hell does that do again? Puts a shield? Oh, it makes play blah, 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 blah. Okay. Well, we can afford that, no problemo. Perforos's Intervention! I mean, I want to just take out the speaker, right? Like, that's gotta be the best option. So I deal 2 with this. I don't think they can protect it in any way. Shape, form, or manner. Do 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 do. So we have a whole bunch of 6/2s down now. That's pretty cool, pretty interesting. I would swing all in if I wasn't afraid of one of them dying to Daxos. Of course, if I do take one of them out to the Daxos, like, you know, we kind of already gained the mana that we needed to. I say we swing. I say we swing all in, actually. Let's beat them down. Take them to town. Alright, so Daxos blocks that. We do still get in for 12 damage, which is not too shabby. We'll also take out their Skyclave and get back a 3/3. Now, I would love to see an ultimatum. I would love to see a dragon. A little dragon action. Giant killer on my artist. This is the story of an artist. Giant. Yes. Yes, actually, Magic. How did you know I wanted my opponent to have the perfect hand? You fucking clown of a game. Man, that's good. You're all like, oh, looky here, Chance. I'm gonna show you something special. Fuck your Daxos. Oh, actually annoying. Somebody want to explain how that Daxos lived from a 4-power creature? Anybody? I missed that. I was too busy talking out the wazoo. Oh, more like yeah. You know, the opponent drawing top deck and stuff. Whoo, funny. That they would just have every piece of removal they needed to deal with my deck as soon as I had something worthwhile to go on the board. It's crazy. It's weird. It's strange. And now we lose. Well, that was too much fun. No wonder people love Magic. No wonder people are quitting this game in droves, because it's a fun game. Because basing a game on probability is fun. Alrighty, Laphomet. Gonna be our foe here. Not a whole lot of lands, but I'll still keep. Just because I really love what we have in hand. Now, what do we go first? I guess this is fun. I think this is the first time I've actually played one down as an untapped land, so yeah, cool. Now we do have double major in hand, depending on if we can get there or not. Would be lovely. I don't really want to throw down a Bjergi unless I can use Snakeskin Veil. Of course, by that time I'll only be 1 mana away from a double major, and Lord knows, Bjergi with a double major? Oh, he's gonna be the smartest god ever. Now, the nice thing about this deck is the fact that you can use double major on something like Bjergi, which is a legendary. You can make it non-legendary. Thanks to computer, chill. You can make it non-legendary thanks to double major. Then you can use Orvar plus something like Snakeskin to copy it again. Which obviously, you know, I'm a fan of. I am a fan of that. So I could just go for the Augmenter Pug list. The Ugly Pugly. I definitely need to do something, otherwise we're just going to keep hemorrhaging health. I think I am going to go for the Pug list. I think I'm going to hold off on the Birgi. If we can wait 2 turns, again, we can use double major and, you know, just get a lot of mana. A lot of mana. I mean, hell, the deck is called Mana Gods, so, you know. Realistically, I would love to see another Birgi so we could get that, the Horn of Bounty down on the flip side. But, you know, I think I'm getting ahead of myself. Oh, I'm most certainly getting ahead of myself. Okay, then, sure. Questing beast it up. Bitch. I mean that wholeheartedly, too. So we need that, and we have that. We could probably use some extra, either blue or red. I'm gonna go for red for right now, just to be absolutely are lacking in it. And then yeah, let's get down Orvar. Cheeky, special, awesome Orvar. Now we could always use Snakeskin Veil and just copy our Augmenter Pug list on the next turn. If we were closer to 8 lands, I'd say let's go for it, but, you know, we're not. If I can find an additional land, we can double major the Birgi and, of course, get that whole steam ball rolling. Get that steam ball rolling. Come on, Laphomet. You don't want to attack me. You just want to sit back, let your Gruul deck do its Gruul stuff. You know that. You know that. There's no reason to get aggressive. Just because your deck may be considered an aggro deck doesn't mean you gotta start swinging as soon as you walk in a place. You know, you can chill out a little bit. No, you just walk in, fuck them up. Gotcha. Gotcha. I have a feeling we're about to get Ember cleaved. Yeah. Oh, tell me something new, Laphomet. Tell me something new. Come on. Brand new set dropped. You ain't even played a single new land. Oh. Oh, Laphomet. Laphomet. Come on, you're at the bottom of gold and you're like, oh, watch me climb with my grind. oh, you silly goose, you silly goose. Unfortunately, you know, I think they got us here. As much of a silly goose as they are. TC5, or, you know, it's a backwards C. Might as well be a C. Might as well. I'm actually going to throw in that... I'm actually going to go ahead and throw down that Snarl tapped. That way we don't have to worry about it later. Later, alligator. Typhoid rats. I do love seeing Death Touch just first creature. It's a good sign that you're going to have a fun game. A good sign. Now, if you'll just drop that Fin Bearer on turn 2, you know, we'll really be right off through the races. It's a Moss Viper. I'm actually really happy with this fact that you're only playing 1 mana Death Touchers to a degree. To a degree. Obviously, we can't really block anything that this man or lady or creature plays because, you know, they all have Death Touch. Which is fun, it's fun. Man, what's with the annoying ass decks this morning? I would like 1 regular deck, please. Thank you. Thanks. Cool. Can I just request that real quick like? Just real quick like. Alright, we're gonna go for the artist. I'm gonna hope that on the next turn we can get some actual power to get this stuff going. Otherwise, well, we know what happens. Varagolf. I will take 6 more damage this turn, yes. Or make it 8. Yeah, make it 8. We'll go down to 5. Fuck it. Fuck it. That's fun. That is fun. We could take out one thing. We could take out the blight thing. If I use all of my mana. Use all my mana, I can take out the blight thing. Would give me a treasure token back plus the 1 mana from Birgi, which is not enough to actually do anything. Alright, well, let's cast you. Let's learn. Shall we? This one. And that. At least we're gaining some mana here. Gaining a little teeny tiny slice of life back. 1, 2. We need 3 blue. Oh yeah, that's not enough. And we already played a land this turn. Alright. I don't know. I'm just trying not to die here, alright? We have 5, 6 mana. 7. Oh, we have ultimatum. We have the ultimatum. Now, of course, we're going to take 5 damage here. We're not going to be able to block all their creatures, so it is a GG, actually. Wow! TC5, wow!